Could a rotting tree trunk become a sealed fortress against the jungle? The transformation begins with mastering the immediate environment, where every calorie and drop of water matters. Before the heavy labor of construction can start, the body requires steady hydration. The shallow stream provides a constant flow, but raw surface water carries hidden risks. Instead, the green coconut offers a sterile, mineral-rich supply, perfectly sealed by nature. Shaving the thick, fibrous husk demands a heavy, sharp blade and precise edge alignment to avoid wasting energy. The outer layers are dense and resilient, designed to cushion the seed from a long fall. By carving a flat surface, the inner shell is exposed without shattering it. A thin stalk of bamboo serves as a natural capillary straw. The hollow core allows the liquid to be drawn up cleanly. It is a brief moment of restoration before the real physical toll begins. The resources are here, but they must be carefully harvested, shaped, and deployed. With a woven basket now ready for deployment, the focus shifts to the core of the shelter. A massive, hollowed tree offers a natural roof, but centuries of accumulated earth, debris, and rot must be excavated first. Damp soil held against the inner heartwood accelerates decay and invites insects, weakening the living structure over time. Scraping the base down to solid, dry wood is essential for a stable foundation. Only then can the heavy framing begin. Moving saturated timber through the dense, muddy terrain requires careful balance and deliberate footing. The damp environment makes every surface slick, increasing the physical cost of each step. The vertical log will act as a primary load-bearing pillar, transferring the weight of the incoming roof straight into the solid ground. Setting the foundation right dictates the success of the entire build. The jungle does not forgive a weak frame. A single night of heavy rain could wash out an unfortified base. Cutting a precise notch into the end grain creates a mechanical lock, rather than relying entirely on lashings that can stretch and rot in the humidity. The geometry of the wood itself takes the load. Lifting the heavy vertical timber into the dark hollow positions it directly under the tree's internal arch, striking the base with an axe, drives the pillar deep into the soft earth, wedging it firmly into place. This compression fit utilizes the natural weight of the canopy above to stabilize the new frame. The deadwood and the living tree are now securely locked together, sharing the structural burden. The structural integrity of the shelter depends entirely on tension and tight tolerances. Every piece of deadwood brought into the camp is carefully processed before integration. Scraping the rough bark away with a heavy blade serves a vital dual purpose. Bark naturally harbors boring insects and acts like a sponge, holding ambient dampness that rapidly accelerates fungal rot in a tropical climate. Stripping the log down to its bare, dense core ensures it will remain durable and solid for the long term. Sawing through the thick timber requires slow, rhythmic strokes to prevent the blade from binding in the wet, expanding wood fibers. By carving custom wooden wedges to bridge the irregular, natural gaps of the internal trunk, the frame is transformed into a cohesive unit. The inserted shelf not only provides critical utility, but acts as a lateral brace, preventing the vertical pillars from shifting laterally under heavy winds. Every cut is measured against the organic shape of the hollow. There are no straight lines in the jungle, only custom, friction-fitted joints that lock the architectural puzzle together. The heavy logs form a rigid skeleton. With a woven trap now set in the stream, the focus shifts to weatherproofing the rigid skeleton. An open frame provides no protection against the driving winds and nocturnal temperature drops of the deep jungle. Mud dug directly from the riverbank serves as a natural, highly effective mortar. The dark soil here is rich in clay, making it dense, cohesive, and malleable when mixed with the right ratio of water. Packed into the deep crevices by hand, the earthen mixture binds the loose logs directly to the rough bark of the living tree. Using a heavy bamboo spade to scoop and transport the earth saves precious caloric energy. Bare hands are the best tool for the final application, pressing the dense clay deep into the structural voids to eliminate any air drafts. As the moisture slowly evaporates from the mud, it cures into a hard, windproof seal that locks the timber in place. This thick earthen barrier also creates vital thermal mass, absorbing heat during the day and radiating it back into the shelter at night. The hollowed trunk is no longer just a void. It is a sealed, climate-controlled perimeter. The interior requires a barrier against the cold, damp earth. Large, broad banana leaves are tucked tightly into the base of the hollow. Their smooth, waxy surface acts as a natural vapor barrier, deflecting ground moisture while providing a soft, insulating layer of bedding. Securing the entrance with a heavy slab of bark finalizes the fortified perimeter. It operates as a solid door, blocking out the elements and nocturnal predators. The shelter is now a secure, dry refuge. The complex bamboo trap set earlier utilizes a specialized conical funnel. The inward-facing spikes easily flex to allow small aquatic life to enter, but snap shut to make escape impossible. Retrieving it yields a modest but vital catch of stream frogs. In a survival scenario, this provides immediate, lean protein without the caloric expense of an active hunt. Processing the meat away from the camp ensures that scavengers are not drawn to the sleeping quarters. A controlled fire is sparked in a shallow pit, lined with stones to reflect the heat upward and protect the damp root system. Thin, dry strips of bamboo make excellent kindling, catching a spark quickly and burning with intense heat. The flames rapidly raise the temperature of the black metal pot, bringing the stream water to a rolling boil. Boiling the meat is a necessary precaution in the jungle, neutralizing any waterborne pathogens and parasites while tenderizing the tough muscle fibers. Boiling is the most efficient method of cooking in a survival setting, extracting every possible calorie, including the nutrient-dense broth. The husked coconut shell from the morning now serves a second life as a durable, heat-resistant bowl. A carved wooden spoon completes the camp kitchen. The warm meal provides the necessary energy to recover from the massive caloric deficit of heavy construction. As darkness falls, the hollowed tree transforms into a fully functional sanctuary. The sealed mud walls block the evening chill, and the thick banana leaves insulate against the damp soil. What began as a rotting, dark cavity is now a secure microclimate, built entirely from the surrounding resources. The transformation relies on understanding the landscape, reading the materials, and applying precise, deliberate effort. In the end, structure, landscape, and daily routine operate as one unified system. It is a place that produces, protects, and sustains itself. The jungle provides both the threat and the cure.